Dr. Umar is one of the most popular voices amongst the Black empowerment movement and the Black activist movement.
Every family needs to be built for and by Black family. There's more African women on the planet than any other population. There's no other population that has more of itself than Black women. So what excuse do I have dating outside of my race with so many African women? Now let's add to that the oppressive history that we've had with the European. These people have enslaved us. They have robbed us. They have colonized us. They have neo-colonized us. They've created all types of biological weapons from AIDS to Ebola to West Nile to COVID. Every time we look up, they're coming up with a new scheme to exterminate African people. And you mean to tell me that white people have done all this to me and to my race, and I'm going to turn around and choose a white woman to carry my child? Do you know how sick that is? Why do I want to put my melanated seed in the belly of a devil? Why?
Jeez. I have said this a couple of times. The problem with these movements, they end up becoming anti-white instead of being Black empowerment. Instead of promoting Black people and empowering Black people, encouraging Black people to become better, encouraging Black people in building themselves, building their own economies and building their own businesses, and becoming self-sustainable, all they become is anti-white. They literally become anti-white people. Everything that has happened to Black people is because of white people. White people are evil, white people are bad. It actually promotes the idea that Black people are victims. Everything wrong that has ever happened to Black people is because of white people. And they literally become racist themselves because that's what they're obsessed with, race and race and race all the time. White people have done this, white people have done that. And us as Black people, we never question some of the things that they say, especially like this statement. This gentleman literally pushed it to the extreme by becoming blatantly racist, calling white people or white women a devil. If any white person would have dared to say the same exact thing that this gentleman has said towards white people, really, that white person wouldn't be alive today. He will be persecuted and nailed to the cross, being called all sorts of names just because he said the same thing. But when these Black activists say the very same thing towards white people, we are okay with it and we are just comfortable. I see Penwell never pushed back to that statement, but that statement is really outrageous and crazy. And once again, he continues claiming that white people have done all these sort of nefarious things to try and exterminate Black people. But to say COVID-19 was engineered by Europeans to try and exterminate Black African population, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I have heard so many conspiracy theories about COVID-19, but this is the first time. I'm sure he also came up with that theory right there when he was sitting in that interview, because it's clearly fabrication of facts. It's not even fabrication of facts. That is fiction that he was coming up with that time. It was absolutely nonsense and rubbish, because we all know that COVID-19 started in China and it was never targeted towards Black people. There is nothing whatsoever. Nobody, even anybody else who has any type of conspiracy theory about COVID-19, nobody ever has ever said it was by Europeans, and second of all, targeting Black people. If anything, Black people died in lesser numbers compared to other races. I don't understand where he's coming up with these ideas. But once again, it's just to be able to say whatever garbage you want to say and spread this hate towards white people. That's not what we are supposed to be doing as Black people. We're supposed to be empowering ourselves, encouraging each other to work hard. Yes, we can speak about the injustice of the past and some of the injustices of the present, but it doesn't mean that we have to fabricate lies and come up with all kind of nonsense just to blame white people. But once again, as Black people, we are so comfortable and we let these people say certain outrageous things, racist, blatantly racist towards other races. We are now trying to fight racism by becoming racist ourselves.